Take my hand, so we can do it again, Take my hand. Take my hand, so we can do it again, Take my hand.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining this episode of my show. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing this morning? God bless you. I can spot Olayinka Noah Sanusi, my money, my beautiful sister. Man, when you check out our pictures, man, you guys need to go connect with that lady right there. She's spitting fire, nowadays. Okay, go check her out. Beautiful sister. She's gonna teach you how to do makeup. She's gonna talk to you guys about relationship and all that kind of stuff. By the grace of God. That's another show about Jolu in the making. Esther Ezimbe, how you doing? God bless you. Taiwo Yelade. Sheyi Kende, how you doing? God bless you. Thank you very much. Adeshewa. Akinfolarin, God bless you. Evrin Igiede, God bless you. Abisola Ola. Trending Timmy, another beautiful sister right there. And she's doing marvelous things by the grace of God. Check out our page. You will love it. Muyo, how you doing? Josephine Olayinka. You today. Sholaja, how you doing? Omolara Akinyemi, God bless you. Favor Oyinbo mi. Oyinbo mi to favor onye. Anytime. Adeyemo, how you doing? Kikelomo Folademi. God bless you. Mercy, God's son, God's child. Caleb, Forbis, God bless you. Moving Jonah. God bless you, everybody. Thank you very much for coming. Sonny Rachel, that's another beautiful sister right there, all the way in New York City. Sonny Rachel. Mamania. All right, everybody, thank you very much for coming. Not to waste your time. I'm really sorry. Some people are actually a little mad right now that sometimes I don't call their names or whatever. I'm really sorry about that. Sometimes your names are very difficult to mention, to pronounce. Because you write it with, I don't know how you guys write your stuff like that. You just change the spelling around, trying to be very classy. Me, I'm a old school guy. If I don't see Olayinka and you're writing something different, I might not be able to pronounce it. I'm not that educated, okay? That's the stuff. Don't confuse my head. Stop changing the spelling. All right, write the right spelling that me I know how to pronounce. Favor is favor. 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 But when you start pronouncing it with some other, start writing and typing it with other stuff, I will pass your name. For real. I don't want to mess your name up, so I'm going to pass. It's not that I don't like you. It's not that I don't love you. I love you very much. It's just that the spelling of your name is just out of my league. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry about that. So if you want me to call your name, please go back and retype your name. Go and put the spelling right. Go and put the spelling correctly, the way I can pronounce it, or else you will just see me bypassing your name. I'm sorry. Olayinka is saying is what? Phonetically spelled. I don't know. Me, I don't know. If you write your name in one kind, I will pass it. And then when you get annoyed, Patushola is passing my name. That's the reason, oh. That's the reason. I'm passing your name. Look at this one that is calling herself Becca Dollar. I don't understand what is Becca Dollar. Or Becca Dollar. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. All right. That's for that. Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for giving me, man. If I sometimes pass your name, it's not because I'm wicked. It's just that sometimes I don't want to mess with the names of people, and I just want to actually respect you. So good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for joining this episode. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to share this post on your page. Share this video on your page. Let's get more people connected this morning by the grace of God. Now, let me start from this angle. Marriage is very, very complicated. I know marriage is complicated. There's nothing we can do about it. Every time I come on the show, I talk about marriage is complicated. It's complicated. Even me. Let me tell you something. I've been married now for a long time. It's just like sometimes I wake up in the morning, it's just like I don't even know what marriage is. It's still a little difficult for me to understand what marriage is all about. So I'm learning every day. Mama Yetunde Olaguji, God bless you. Idumi Popola. How are you doing today? God bless you. So you will see that even me, myself, I've been married for a long time. I'm still kind of like really wondering what exactly is marriage? What exactly is marriage? I've read a lot of books about marriage. I'm not this kind of a guy that always want to do theoretical part of things, theory, making mention of 7 principles that can make your marriage good, 25 steps that you have to follow to actually have a good marriage. I don't do that. I always want to do practical stuff, just to go to the practical side of life. What I'm going through, what my clients are going through, what I've been able to learn from life. Life is the most important. Whatever you see inside a book sometimes may not work for you. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry about that, because sometimes what you read inside of the book may not even work. But you find out that experience is the best teacher in life. Somebody called me a street pastor. They call me street pastor because, I go by what is going on in the society, what people are passing through. It's practical Christianity. Jesus Christ, when he came, he didn't carry Bible all over where he was going. You never saw it where Jesus Christ would now say, "Eba mi chi we Peteru ori kini ka síwájú." Jesus is pé gbogbo yín ẹ máa tẹríba. Yes. Tẹ̀síwájú díẹ̀ sí lọ sí ẹsẹ̀ kẹta. Jesus did not do that. Jesus Christ, when he was walking the street, he had no Bible, no nothing in his hand. The disciples were just following him with bottles of water or whatsoever they do, and then the guy will always open his mouth to teach. And every time he would teach with a story of something that somebody went through or something that somebody is going through. So Jesus Christ actually was able to do his ministry in a practical way, teaching people everyday things that they were going through every day. That's what exactly he was using. And he will say the kingdom of God is likened to a man that woke up in the morning, who happens to be a farmer. And the kingdom of God is likened to, and there was this guy with 2 children. Every time Jesus Christ will teach, he will always use example of what people are going through and the stories of other people to teach. And that's the guy they call the street pastor. I'm a street pastor right now. Nigerian pastors refer to me as a street pastor because I'm doing what I'm doing, because that's exactly what Jesus did. That's what Jesus did. He was a street guy, a street pastor. All right. So if you don't understand it, you need to understand what Christianity is all about. The disciples, they didn't call them a Christian because of the grammar they're speaking. They didn't call them a Christian because of whatever. They called them Christian because they were acting like Jesus himself. They were going from place to place, city to city, preaching the good news. That was what he was doing. He's a practical guy. He's a practical guy. All right. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, you see, marriage is actually very difficult. We need to take it like that. We need to be understanding enough to understand that you cannot understand marriage until you die. Every day you wake up in the morning, you believe, oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. You didn't get nothing. You didn't get nothing. Your wife may be smiling in the morning, and by evening time, she might turn around. Your husband may be smiling 20 seconds ago, and then now he might decide to turn around and just turn around and become something different. And then you would think, I know exactly what to say. I know how to say it. Now I know what to cook. Now I know how to clean the house. But you find out later down the road, you don't even know how to do nothing. It becomes complicated to you. You get confused. How can I please this person? How can I ever please this person in life? It's just like a Nigerian person, you cannot please Nigerians. As a matter of fact, you can't please anybody in the world. People cannot be pleased. So if you live your life trying to please people, you are going to do that for the rest of your life, and then you get frustrated, and one day you might decide to commit suicide because nobody can be pleased. It doesn't matter how transparent you may be. It doesn't matter how truthful you may be. It doesn't matter how honest you may be. People will still find something in you that is actually not right. People will still talk bad about you. You know, do anything. Do it correctly. Do it according to the leading of the Holy Spirit. Do it as, you know, if God is speaking to you directly, do it exactly the way God is speaking to you. You will still find people that will tell you you are a liar. You will still find people that will tell you you are a cheat. You will still find people that will tell you they are fake. Even if God is the one leading you. So that's one thing I want everybody to actually believe right now, that relationship is complicated, life is complicated. You cannot please people. You don't live your life trying to please anybody. If you live your life trying to please your wife, you want to please your husband, I want to make her happy. Now, you are not designed to make your wife happy. You don't have any happiness to give to nobody. You are not going to be able to make it. That person must be a happy person from the start. If he's not a happy person from the start, of if she is not a happy person from the start, then there is nothing you can do about it. You are not the one that can produce happiness or joy. They're supposed to be able to connect to their own inner joy and inner happiness. They should find something that can bring happiness to them, and then the beauty, your own responsibility is to complement them and enhance the happiness that is in them. That's all you got to do. If anybody is actually accusing you, I'm not happy, you're not making me happy, you better tell that person, I'm not designed to do that. That's not my responsibility. That's not my job. I don't have any joy to give to nobody. I can't give no joy to nobody. I can bang you, right? I can bang you and get you excited. I can tell you lies and get you excited. I can tell you, oh, you beautiful baby, come on, man, you smell good today. And then you'll be like, oh my God, blushing. That's not happiness. That's not joy. That's a temporary. You're just excited. All right, that's just a temporary thing. Oh my God, if I tell you, oh my God, look at your breast is pointing. Oh my God, look at your bum is fine. Oh my God, I love you. Oh, I'm just only trying to get you excited. I'm getting you excited, like you're getting so excited. But at the end of it, or by the time I'm done, by the time I'm done with you and I walk out the place, the excitement is going to be gone. And that time you now feel so sad because you don't have any joy in you before. You don't have any happiness in you before. You are only actually walking based on the excitement I am giving to you, because I'm actually saying things that you want to hear. I'm telling you things that you feel like, oh, that's what I want to hear right now. And every time I say it, you get excited. You think you are happy. You think you're happy, but you are not happy, but you are just excited. I'm just only whining you. I'm just whining you. I whine you. Then one day you get so pissed off because it seems like I'm not making you happy. The joy and the happiness is not kind of like constant and permanent. It's every time I come around, I say all manners of things. The moment I leave, then you become empty. You become empty. So you are not yet dating yourself. You have to first of all date yourself. All right? Before you allow someone to date you. You cannot be happy when someone else is dating you. You can only be happy when you date yourself. It's what they call the self-love. Love yourself. Love yourself first. Look at yourself in the mirror, say, you know what, Shola, you're the most handsome guy in the whole wide world. I don't care what Olayinka is saying. I don't care what Idowu is saying. Idowu can say I'm ugly. Olayinka can say I'm ugly. That's their own. But one thing I know about me is that when I see myself in the mirror, I see the most handsome guy. I see my own Denzel Washington. You know what I'm saying? My own Denzel, my own James Bond. I am that guy. So when I look at myself in the mirror, I tell myself, Shola Denzel, what's up, man? How you doing? You're the most handsome guy in the whole wide world, man. You are actually just on point. I get happy. So I love myself. I date myself, okay? I make love to myself. If you don't understand, I make love to myself. That's the way I do stuff. All right? So it doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter how you see me. How I see myself is the most important, because that's the source of my joy. That's the source of my happiness. Okay? So when I wake up in the middle of the night, I feel so good. I don't have to get the validation from you. I don't need any approval from you to be happy. I get happy by myself. I feel happy on my own. I'm good by myself. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. The only thing I can't do is I can't bang myself. I need to bang something. I need the bank. And Paul realized that. Paul, I just love that guy called Paul. Paul said, you know what? If you can hold yourself together, be single like me. I said, no, sir, I am not like you, Mr. Paul. I love to bank things. He said, if you love to bank things, go and marry your own wife, so that you won't burn with passion. I said, thank you for that. Thank you for releasing me to go marry something. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, what am I saying this morning is that it is actually very difficult for you to be pleased or to please people. Don't you ever in your life try to please people. You will fail. Every day I wake up in the morning, I've been married for some time. I wake up in the morning like I got it. Oh yeah, you're a counselor, man. You're a counselor, you're a coach, you're a pastor. You have read a lot of books about marriage. You read a lot of books about counseling. You read a lot of books about this, about that. You should be able to get this woman to be under control. Mama Pecky must be under control. It's a lie. It's a big time lie. All right. So every day I wake up, I see that I found a new one. It's like I'm actually seeing a new wife that I don't know at all. I don't know at all. The same thing I did yesterday, I can do it today, and it's going to go wrong. What I did yesterday, that she looked at me and said, I love you. I love you. You're so good, man. I can do the same thing right now. And then she will turn around and say, what is this? Why would you do this stuff? Why are you doing this now? And I'm like, come on, man, this is what I did yesterday. No, it's not enough. So I found out that I have to change me constantly. So I remember the scripture that said, be renewed. You have to renew your mind daily. So I said, oh, it's a continuous changing of me. Continuous changing of me. Continuous changing of me. So every day I wake up, I want to have a brand new me, because it's a brand new day, brand new experience, brand new understanding, things you've never seen before. She will wake up on the wrong side. I got to adjust to that. It's my job to adjust to it. My job. All right. So every day I renew me. I renew myself. Every time I see a new star, I see a new reaction, and I'll look at myself, you know what? This is brand new, but I got to cope. I need to cope with this, so I need to change some certain things around just to be able to cope with that kind of behavior or character or mood at that point in time. You know, sometimes when you get angry because you're seeing something new, you're going to destroy the whole marriage before you get to know it. You're going to destroy the whole marriage before you get to know it. The most important thing in life is, first of all, have a mindset of until death. All right? The moment you have that mindset of until death, you will find out that every other thing that will come on top of it will actually go in line with your mindset, your vision, your goal. All right, you will work based on the vision. Write that vision out. Write it on the refrigerator. Write it in the living room. Write it in the kitchen until death, until death, until death. So automatically you have removed anything called divorce from your mind. You have removed everything called separation from your mind. So everything that you will do will actually be able to promote until death, until death. So you will learn to say sorry. You learn to sacrifice, you learn to bend, you learn to do all manners of things just to be able to be in line with until death do us part. It's a big time commitment. So you think you know, you don't know. So like I said this morning, I'm going to get to the point of today by the grace of God. There are some Yoruba women. I want to use Yoruba women because I've seen a lot of them. I've seen so many Yoruba women. Some of them, they believe and they love the lifestyle of a side chick. You know, and then they always say some nasty, crazy story. I find that so ridiculous and so downgrading, so humiliating for a woman to say, are you a god? Are you a dog? Why are you following somebody? I don't fair now. Are you inferior to him? Are you an object? Are you an animal, or what exactly are you? So I hear them say that a lot. Sometimes they say, Allah knew me. Understand? And then you look at it, the guy is actually a married man. He's a married man and he's only dating you for sex, and he's giving you money to pay your bills, he's giving you money to take care of your children, and they love that lifestyle. They love it like a no man's business. And so many of the time you will find out that this same woman is a friend of the wife of that same man. He's a friend of this guy, or of this woman, the main chick. All right, and then she comes around all the time when they're doing Christmas. She comes around when they're doing New Year and stuff like that. Some of them, they even attend the same church. Just imagine, some of them they attend the same church. Some of them they work on the same job. Some of them they are from the same village and all kinds of stuff like that. And when they feel bad, you get one issue. And they're so comfortable. It's like a new normal right now. That's a new norm right now, that side chicks don't shake anymore. Side chick don't care. If you ask a side chick, are you committing a sin? The side says, no, I don't see myself committing a sin. Oh. I didn't come to the man. The man came to me. Oh. The man went to me. Oh. Go and tell them to go and keep their penis in their pocket. Oh. Go and tell them to leave me alone. Oh. I'm not the one looking for them. They're the one. But when they came to you, you should be able to set a boundary and tell them, I don't bang married men. I don't date married men. Take your whatever banana and get the hell out of here. All right, so that's what you should do. You should be able to be a decent person, be able to draw a boundary and say, you know what? I know there are very good men out there. I'm going to find me one and settle down, be married, and be happy. That's it. So, but when you are the ones now that is actually interrupting the life of another woman, you are the one interrupting the joy of another woman, you are the one putting sand in the galley of another woman. The husband is supposed to concentrate on that woman at home, but you are now taking that concentration and the focus away from that woman in the house, and you are now dividing the attention of the man, and you are demanding for money, banging the guy and doing all manners of things. But calamity that is coming your way is doing press up right now. You see, the day that these things will now happen, we will now be pitying people and say, oh, hey, yeah, what is the devil doing? It's not the devil. The devil didn't do nothing. You knew this guy was a married man, and you gbẹrù tí mi fi ń ràn èso lè gbé àwọn ẹrù yìí ṣáájú mi jáde kí ló ṣe é kẹ ìyàwó mi tó mi jù ẹ lọ náà olóòwò àwọn tó bá rí ìyàwó mi my god erin mi lókun ni gbígbé ẹrù ẹ náà máa gbẹrù tí ìwọ ṣí ń kó lọmọ ìwọ ọmọ kékeré ìwọ máa gbẹrù ẹ sànù. And then you are there cracking a joke with a married man and thinking like, okay, you're doing the right thing. And one thing that would almost piss me off all the time is that you now say, I'm a Christian. Mo lọ sí Ṣọ́ọ̀rùsà. Ìṣòro ni mo wà nẹ́bìjì ìranù òsì wo ló wà ìwọ olóṣó proper olóṣó jákujàku aristo mama jákujàku slave mama. You're going to Navy, don't call yourself a Christian. You're supposed to go and bow down somewhere and hide inside the closet. Go and hide somewhere inside the closet and say, yeah, but don't you think yes? Or you're supposed to go and hide yourself. You go hide yourself. There are so many handsome, well put together, good behaved men that are single out there. Find yourself one. Go find yourself one and settle down and be married. Instead of you jumping from bed to bed. I don't know how women do this. You're banging this guy, you're banging that guy, banging it. You don't even smell them, their body odor, and all kinds of stuff. Their hands are not actually choking your body and all kinds of stuff. You just feel so comfortable banging 7 men at the same time. What kind of person are you? You are a demon. You are a demon for real. You are a demon. You are a demon from hell. Anyone that is able to do that, you are able to be banging this one, bang that one, all kinds of banana going into your vagina. Oh, and then you do slave mama on TV. I don't understand how you do that stuff. And then you put on nasty, crazy makeup and be doing posting. And yama yama. And at the end of the day, all these men will see you on social media. They will be liking your picture. They will liking your picture. You don't understand. You think they're liking it. They're making fun of you. Yama yama usi. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. You need to be able to draw a boundary and set yourself upon the rock. Upon the rock. Set yourself upon the rock. Distinguish yourself. class yourself. Be on one side and let them give you respect. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. That's one side. That's just one side. That's just one side. You see, there are so many African women right now. They are so disconnected from their relationship. They're disconnected from their husband because while they were in Nigeria, the guy came and said, "Will you marry me?" They were so desperate at that time. They said, "Yes, yes, 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 yes." Now, they didn't think about themselves. They didn't think about what they like, what they're expecting. They didn't think about nothing. It's just because they just want to get married. They just said yes, yes, yes to that guy. Now they brought them to America. They brought them to England, to Canada. And now they have upgraded right now. They've gone to school. They have gone to school. They become registered nurses, doctors, pharmacists and stuff. And at the end of the day, they now look down and look at the guy and say, what? What was I thinking? This guy is not my class. Why did I say yes to this guy? I heard, man. Somebody put a gun on my head. Come on, somebody shoot me. I don't want to be in this kind of relationship. This guy is not classy at all. I'm classy. I'm beautiful. I'm educated. Well, how come I'm with this guy? Come on, man. This ugly muchacha guy can't speak no English. Look at him stammering. Look at this guy. Smell him out. You know what I'm saying? You can't even take a shower correctly. And now your eyes are open and you're not looking at it like, oh my God, this is not a guy. So a lot of African women have disconnected from their relationship. The fire of the love is dead. The feelings is no more there. It's no more there. And now they're not looking for a way out. Many of them are looking for a way out of the relationship. So the next thing they got to do is to set up that man. They frustrate the man. They say all manners of things, call him all kinds of names. You're crazy, you're terrible. They frustrate him to lay hands on them. And then they know that men don't have fuse. The moment you insult their manhood, they go crazy. They go crazy. And then they now come over and the man will say, fuck on you, you want know me? Who don't know what Kusawani? Mama Kusawani, Mama Lutuka, Mama Jaku, Mama Elewa, to be, Mama Elewa, the Lusubu, to be a to Tabedi, Legatisi, Uma Kusani. They say all manners of things that will provoke the anger of the man. The man will just slap you red and blue, and then they take pictures, they record videos, they go lie down in the hospital bed. They take pictures in the hospital bed and all manners of things and everything, and then they show it as a proof on social media. I will press charge. My press charge. You know, but no say one individual look cozy. But me look go. But me elite nyama. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you send the guy to jail, or maybe you send him to somewhere. I don't know where you send him to. Just send him somewhere, and all kinds of stuff like that. And then at the end of the day, you now move out of the house, and all of us, you know what all of us will say? Yeah, hey, yeah, OTJ, go on. You know, leave that man, don't divorce the house. Divorce that man. He's a stupid man. The kind of man that can beat you like this. Divorce him, go and get out of the house. We are the one that will say that because we will support because we don't like abuse. And you know that we don't like abuse, so you will go and stage abuse. You stage it, and then when you now stage it, and then at the end of the day, send it in one. You know, one thing I want you guys to understand is, don't fool like that. People very record the selfie. One day you like, record the selfie. Oh, but he gangster, he gangster by the plan. He is actually a planner. He has planned it before that. By the time he will start beating me, I will record him. And when you are chopping blala, you will remember your telephone. The moment you remember your telephone during the time of blala, it means that you already staged it. You staged it, you planned it, you put camera somewhere. I'm going to go and provoke him and record him. All right, that's exactly what you did. That's what you did. So life is so complicated right now that people are just looking to get out of there because now it doesn't feel like, it doesn't look like what I want. It doesn't look like what I want to, where I want to be. It doesn't look like that. I don't like this kind of guy. Now I see a guy in my hospital, 6-pack tall guy, and all kinds of stuff. I saw a guy at the church who is actually I like so much, and now I have this big belly, stupid guy who can't speak no English in my house. And all kinds of stuff. And all he knows is just banging, banging, banging. I hate banging him. He's so nasty. His body odor is nasty and stuff. I don't want to be with this guy. I don't want to be with this guy. You know what I'm saying? So we get to that point and we're looking for a way out. It's not just only women, men do it too, but we have discussed that of men many times. So we want to talk about women now. We want to talk about the part of a woman right now, so all of us can change. We can actually look inward and go fix our homes. Most of all, fix yourself, then we fix our homes. Now, what am I saying right now is that, you see, marriage is complicated. If you don't believe it's complicated, come and ask me. I will tell you. I must have counseled over 7,898 people by now. I remember the last one I did, by the grace of God. Counseled a lot of people. All right? So I've been listening to stories upon stories upon stories, and the stories have changed my life, and the person I am right now is just totally different from the person I used to be like 5, 6, 10 years ago. All right, it's just really different. I've listened to stories that could make me commit suicide. I've listened to stories that could make me just faint and die. I've listened to stories that could make me pack my load and run away from America. I've listened to stories that could make me to divorce my wife right now. I've listened to stories that could make me go into depression. All manners of different stories. Anytime I tell you guys I need vacation, I gotta go vacation, I am actually going crazy. That's the time I'm going crazy. So I've listened to all these stories, mambo jumbo, crazy stories, that you cannot believe that even if Nollywood people should come and borrow my stories, they will do movie in the next 20 years. They will only water. Only water. I'm talking about true life stories. Stories that, things that happen. Things that happen in life. For real. You will never believe it. Many of you got stories that you've not shared yet. Many of you guys, you got lot of stories that you have not shared yet, that if I give you microphone right now to come and share the story of your life, oh my goodness, I'm telling you, you will not be able to finish up. Somebody told me the other day, said, Pastor, where should I start from? I said, start now. Is it difficult to start? I said, it's so long, it's so long. I said, don't give me the long version. Give me the summary version, the short one. That's the one you give me. By the time she finished the short one looked like as if to say they put a grenade inside my bonbon. I'm telling you, for real. I couldn't breathe. So today I want to talk about I can't satisfy my wife. I can't. I just can't satisfy my wife. Now, this is the cry of a wonderful, beautiful, handsome man who is hardworking. That got married to a woman that is equally beautiful, hardworking also, but there's some things in the life of that woman that is so off. That so many of you guys, you have the same thing. You guys have the same thing, the same situation. You guys are going through the same situation in your life at this time. At this time. I'm not going to lie to you. All right. So many of us, we actually wake up in the morning. We think about so many things in our heads when we go to the shower. How do I satisfy this woman? How do I do it? How do I do it? How do I make this woman just to be calm? How do I make this woman to be real and to see things in the real world, the real sense? There's nothing I've not done. I have done it all. I have given her the control to the money. I've given her all the credit card to hold in her wallet. I have given her the mortgage. I put her name on the mortgage. I have actually converted all our properties to our property. You know, I come home on time, 6 o'clock in the evening. I don't hang out with friends. I don't even have friends anymore. She locked me down from having friends. I can't even call my mother. I can't call my sisters. I can't even call nobody. I just come home, sit down right there. I've done dishes like many times. I've cooked many times. I clean the house all the time. I lay the bed all the time. Every time before she demands for sex, I'm on top of it. I've been drinking agbo all the time, drinking agbo just to be able to service this woman correctly. Maybe when I service her real good, maybe that will touch the button of her head. Maybe she's going to behave well. I have prayed. I followed her to church. I followed her to the prophet. I've gone everywhere. But it seems like this woman can never be satisfied. I want to tell you something, my brother. Listen, you can't satisfy nobody. Some people must get satisfied by themselves. You have to be a satisfied person. Someone that is contented with whatever they have. With what they have. If you mistakenly married a woman that is Oliver Twist, that is always demanding for more, that is the stuff you will service until you die, or maybe until you borrow yourself brain and walk out of that relationship. Now, this particular man now said to me, he said, Pastor, he said, do you know what I do all the time? I said, what do you do? I play rough with my wife. We come to the living room, I actually tickle my wife, I kiss her and stuff. He said, Pastor, have you been with a woman that you tickle and she refused to smile? He said, have you been with a woman that you tickled her and she refused to smile? He said, have you been with a woman that you crack jokes all the time and she look at you and say, what nonsense is this? That I feel bad in myself, that what is this that I found myself? What exactly is this? That my wife is super serious. You can't crack jokes with her. You can't go in the bedroom and just say, okay, can I just do this? Can I do that? She will say no. My wife cannot, oh my God, my wife will count the number of meat in the pot and will tell everybody in the house, this soup must last us for 3 days. I can't go into the pot and take extra meat. I can't go back to the kitchen and put a little bit more of soup in my food. I can't go in the refrigerator and go and take something from there, because everything inside the fridge is counted already. It must last this number of time. He said, Pastor, I don't even see my own salary for face. I allow my salary to go straight into our bank account. Every time I need money, I have to ask her. She'll give me $20, sometimes $10, sometimes $50, sometimes whenever she's happy, she give me $100. He said, I have done everything. I sat at home all day. I sit at home all day. I don't go out. I watch TV. I clean and do the laundry. I do everything. I get afraid when I go to work. Even if I see a lady at work, I get so afraid to even talk to them, because it's like my wife is watching with a satellite somewhere, that when I get home, she'll ask me, who did you speak with today? Did you talk to any woman today? Did you laugh with any woman today? Did you crack jokes with any woman today? And I always tell her, I say, no, I didn't. The only person I spoke with were my colleagues at work. Are they female? Some of them are. Next time, if I hear that you crack joke or talk with any female, you are in trouble. I can't just live my life. I go places people get to notice I'm actually separating myself. I can't go out to eat with my colleagues during break time, because my wife will give me the food to eat when I go to work. And I ask this man, I say, who's working and who's not? He said, I'm the one working. She works only part-time. How many kids do you guys have? We have just only one son. How old is the son? He's just only 4 years old. So you have been doing all of this stuff ever since you've been married? He said, yes, sir. And I now say, how about physical abuse? He said, that is actually very small, sir. I get beat up all the time. And this is the only time in my life that I will see or hear and believe that a man could be beat up by a woman. I can never be, I couldn't comprehend it when people come to tell me, oh, my wife is beating me. But I look at him and say, what? What do you say? You're telling me you can't beat a woman? A woman is coming with one thing. I hold her hands like this. I give her a punch in the face and she's going to be passing out. She's going to be out like in 1 minute. All right? Me, I'm Anthony Joshua. I can punch anything. This is Pastor Jola. It's not like that, though. These women are very powerful. These women, when they push you down, they sit on you, they chop your neck, they beat you up like a no man's business. I said, what? He said, yes, sir. You don't understand, though. This woman I'm talking about, they will beat you, sir. They will beat you, Pastor Jola. This woman will beat you. I said, me? Woman beat me? Furniture will be flying around the place. Cutlass will come out, gun will come out, everything. Are you telling me the truth that the woman can beat you? Yeah, yes, as big as you are. He said, yeah. For real. I said, has she ever denied you sexual relations? He said, no, sir. Sometimes when I'm sick, she will ask me to come do it. So many times she put her mouth on my penis and suck it until I'm hard. And then she do it herself. Sex is nothing, it's not a problem in the marriage, sir. I'm the one dying in the marriage. She will get to have it anytime she want to have it. I could not say no. I couldn't say no. I said, at least you are enjoying something. You know, if you're not enjoying this, the woman is beating you up, and at least you're getting your dick sucked all the time. That's a compensation right there. You got your dick sucked all the time. I just stay right there. I was a guy on baby, just suck that hell, man. Suck it out, suck it out. And then I'll be thinking of the day I'm going to chop blala. I will chop blala, but this time around I enjoy the moment first. I want to enjoy the moment first, and then later come and chop the blala later, and just leave, do it to me, baby. Come and do it now. Do me, give it to me, give it, and stuff like that. But later I'm going to chop blala later down the road. He's afraid you don't meet a woman that can beat you, silly. I don't believe it. I've never believed it. I've never seen it. A woman can beat a man. I say, really? I will punch her in the face. He said, no. This woman will beat the hell out of your husband. Oh my God. You are not nice at all. I'm not really nice at all. I know I'm not nice for real. I know I'm a bad person. Very, very bad person. Now, what am I saying is that you find yourself in a kind of a situation like this, you can't come out of it. And this guy now told me, he said, Pastor, I have tried it many times that my friends decided to introduce a girl to me outside, but it's just so difficult for me to flow. The fear is in me already. There's no way I could talk to another woman at all. I couldn't. When I get home, my wife will smell my underwear. When I get home, she'll smell my jeans, smell my shirt, smell my jacket, check my boat, check everything about me, and all kinds of stuff. And my phone must always be on. Anytime she calls, I must pick up the call. I must pick up the call. And what am I supposed to say here? See, one funny thing about counseling is that you don't have the right to say divorce your husband. You can't say that. You can't say divorce your wife. You can't. You're not supposed to do recommendation. You can't recommend nothing. You can't. Your job as a counselor and a coach is to show them the kind of life they're living and show them a beautiful life that they should be living. All right? And then let them make that decision by themselves. Do I want to live a normal life, or do I want to continue in this kind of bondage I found myself? So they will be the one to come back to you and say, you know what, I want to sign up for divorce class. And when they say that to you, you know that they must have actually made the decision to walk away from such. But you know, funny thing about life is that so many of them are even afraid to walk away. They don't believe they could. They don't believe they are saved when they walk away. They live inside of the house, they're living in bondage. How about if you decide to walk away? Are you still going to be alive? Are these people not going to come after you? Are they not going to destroy your life? Are they not going to destroy your children? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So they're so very afraid. They're afraid to walk away. It's not like they don't want to, but they always think about what's going to happen next. What will happen if I should walk away? What will happen if I should leave? Can I still be free? Will I still be able to walk away freely, nicely? Some of them can't. They sit down right there and they start thinking about it. And this happens to women all the time, that they believe that, okay, people will call me bad woman. If I walk away right now, I'm going to be husbandless. I won't have husband again. If I walk away, people will tag me as a prostitute. If I walk away, people will think I'm a bad one and all that. And stuff. So you will begin to now see them now looking at it and say, okay, I think I'm going to stay here. Some of them will just make up their mind and say, Pastor, can you just teach me how to be alive inside of this marriage? How can I stay alive in this marriage? How can I? And then that's when you now start working and you start looking for the way out, the way forward. The goal is that I don't want to walk away. I want to still be in the relationship. I want to survive. And then the reality is that I'm in bondage. Then the way forward or the way out is what I'm looking for. There is there is no way out. The only way out is actually in a casket. The only way out is in depression. The only way out is when you run crazy and you're being admitted in the psychiatric hospital. That's the only way out. There is no normal human being that is designed to live in frustration. There's no normal human being that is designed to suffer. Suffering is not part of life. When you suffer, it's a negative. Suffering to survive, academically is different. You can suffer by reading at night, putting your leg in water just for you to be able to open your eyes. Struggling to survive in the world of business is still allowed. You suffer to make business work. But when it comes to suffering in a home, that could result into your death. And then you won't be productive. You'll be stagnant in your life. And your children won't enjoy you. Your family won't enjoy you. Nobody will enjoy you. You're going to live your life in bondage if you are not ready to walk with it. Some of the people will be like, I'm ready for counseling, but the husband is not. And that was why I actually posted the other day, why is it difficult to talk to some Igbo people? Some Igbo men, they are actually made up in their ways. They believe they're supposed to be a ruler. Just rule their wives. And you know one funny thing about those women is that those men will not divorce them. Because they spend a lot of money marrying them in the first place, so they will only abandon them. They push them to the side, abandon them. They will stop eating at home. They won't have sex with them anymore. And then they leave them right on the side. And they just leave them on the side. And those women will suffer. They will suffer in their life. They will be alone. They will cry all the time. The husband is all over the world, banging everybody all around, doing all manners of things, enjoying his own self. But the woman will be the one that will actually be locked down. She can't do nothing. And she'll be abandoned right on the side. I believe if I'm done with a woman, I should let her go. But for these Igbo people, they won't let you go. I believe if I'm done with you, I'll let you go live your life somewhere else. But for these Igbo people, they won't let you live your life. You're more or less like locked down. You're in bondage in their lives. And then they lock you in their home. They abandon you on the side. And they keep doing something different. They call it culture and tradition. I don't believe that. I call it wickedness. I call it wickedness. I call it abuse. That's not human. It's not the way we humans should do things. It's not the way people should do things. It's not the way it should be. And I think it's time for us. It's time for us right now. Andrew, hello. What's up, my pastor? How you doing today? Long time, sir. It's time for people to talk. It's time for pastors to talk. It's time for leaders to talk about this stuff. Women are not supposed to suffer like that. Happiness, peace will make a woman beautiful. Constant sex will make a woman glow. Make a woman glow. When you neglect them, abandon them, they die. They start shrinking. They get lean. They lose weight, they lose their face, they lose their brains. They lose their existence. They don't even think anything is worth it anymore. Doesn't. They lose it. They lose the vision. Some of them, they pull out from school. They abandon their businesses. They abandon their lives. They give up on life generally. But we believe it's normal. But it's not. It's not. I think the Igbo community needs to do something right now. They need to do something right now. I think the bride price is supposed to be cancelled. I think so. I think they need to cancel it. They need to stop taking and collecting money from these men. For real. To be able to free their daughters. So that their daughters can have a voice. And not just be an object or a slave in a man's house. I've counseled many times, many of them. And then they look me in the face and say, Pastor, I don't care what you're saying. If she doesn't meet me at home right now, she knows exactly what's going to happen to her. And then the women will say, thank you, Pastor, I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. And they follow their men home to enter into the same bondage they've been forever. And actually, when you talk to them about divorce, they believe it's not biblical. It's not biblical, sir. To Igbo man or Igbo woman, you don't preach divorce. To them, it's not biblical. The ones that are getting divorced are the ones that live here in America, in Canada, the ones that live in the UK, because the law is actually for them, in favor of the women. So the women, they have the right to move on. They move away from their homes. They abandon those men, divorce those men, and walk away. And then those men will say, you know what? I may have not divorced you because my bride price is still with your father. My bride price is still with your father. And so many times the women will send their family to go and return the bride price, they won't collect it. And in the tradition, if they don't collect the bride price, that means you are still married to the man. For the man. You saw the man. They refuse to collect the bride price. So I think they need to actually get rid of bride price, paying a lot of money, 1 million naira, 20 million naira to marry a woman. You know? Be able to set those women free. And let them live a kind of life of freedom to do whatever they want to do in their lives. I'm telling you, for real. I don't know about you, I don't know how you feel. A lot of Igbo people say, oh, it's a lie, it's a lie. This is not about protecting your tribe. It's about saying the right things, about saying what is the truth. It's about delivering people. It's about setting people free. It's not about you protecting your tribe. It's about speaking the truth. All I'm saying right now, you think I'm just cooking it up? No, I've counseled a lot of them. They tell it to me all the time. They tell me all these things. They share all these things with me constantly. I've seen it happen many times. Recently, I called one Igbo guy. The Igbo guy said, you know what? My wife has gone crazy ever since she's been listening to you. She no longer listens in the home, and I'm going to make sure I deal with her. She will understand that the man is the head. I am her head. I am a king. I'm a priest. I am the one she should worship. He told me that. I wanted to talk to him, and he was just so arrogant, and he banged the phone on me. But I think about it. I said, exactly what is wrong? I told the woman, I said, I pity you, man. I pity you. You find yourself married to a woman that is so ego-driven like this. You find yourself married to a very proud man like this that believes is God. I pity you. I pity you. And I pity a lot of women too, not just only Igbo women. A lot of Yoruba women are in the same shoes. They're married to men that are so possessed or possessive. They're possessive. So many of them. And it's just a pity that you feel like, okay, marriage is actually the ultimate for you. Marriage shouldn't be. People live without being married. Paul, he said, be single like I am. Be single like I am. So being single is not a crime. It's not a crime at all. It's not a sin. Your marital status has got nothing to do with you making heaven. Got nothing to do with it. I gotta go. I have another meeting by 10 o'clock and it's 9:45 right now. Don't let me just fail. Well, Well, I want to say thank you very much to you guys. You cannot satisfy anybody. Don't aim at satisfying people. Um, to satisfy yourself, do whatever it is that you can do for people and leave the rest for God. And God will bless every one of us in Jesus' name. In case you need counseling, you want me to uh, discuss with you, counsel you. Uh, my telephone number is right there on the wall right now. You see it there, streaming at the bottom of the video, and it's right on the screen. You see it +1 405 550 5135. You can send a WhatsApp message to that number, and then you will be able to get directed to my PA. My PA will be able to schedule you and let you know what you need to do to be able to speak with me. 405 You want me to counsel you, marital counseling. You are married, or maybe you are about to be married, or you are aiming to be married, and you want to be counseled, or you want to be coached. Feel free to call that number or send a message to that number through WhatsApp. Um, I will definitely direct you to my office number, and then you will be able to talk with my PA, and then she can schedule you and let you know what you need to do that. So thank you, everybody. God bless you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm going to be collecting some few numbers, telephone numbers of some people, because I want to talk to you guys about some certain things about the grace of God. So be expecting my inbox messages. Be sending them to you by God's grace. Thank you. Come on, show me some love, man. Show Pastor Stella some love. Come on, show me some love this morning. Come on, just show me some love. Show me some love this morning. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Remember to love Jesus. Remember to say I love you to somebody. Always remember that. And the Lord God Almighty will bless you in Jesus' name. Bye.